Hello, this is a video about how to make a assignment template if you have multiple sections of the same class, or if you have assignments that you give to a specific group of students over and over again, and you want to cut down the amount of box checking you have to do over time. All right, so you'll go to Power Schools, which is how you get to PowerTeacher. You'll click on the PowerTeacher Pro button in whatever class you want, and it will immediately open up your assignment list, which turns out to be handy if you're using templates. So it doesn't really matter what screen you're in because you always create assignments the same way. You click Create Assignment. All right, and once you have the assignment, you have the ability to set up all the parameters for whatever assignment you want. The problem is if you have to do a lot of clicking each time, it'll be a little bit of a shortcut to actually create a template. So I'm going to create a template for this class, and particularly for the students who are trying to get honors credit for the class by doing certain challenge assignments, which are alternate assignments. So if I were doing this sort of assignment each time, it would be a little tricky because I would have to create the assignment, do all the normal stuff, and I would have to click this Students tab, which I can't do now because it'll create real student names on the internet, and then click on each of the individual students I want to assign this to, and that would be a fairly significant amount of clicking to do each and every time. So in this case, I'd have this thing called CWP template honors, and this assignment will have all the students checked on it. And then the other issue for people to deal with, even if you don't have honors within regular, is if you have a lot of sections of the same class. I know one teacher was saying they had as many as 8 sections at a time because of included students, IEP students, and things like that. So in this case, you would have to click, and you always have to click selected classes. So in my case, I only have 2 CWP classes, so this isn't too big a deal. But if I did have a lot of these, this would be annoying to do over and over again. So in this case, I'm just going to click the 2 periods, contemporary world problems, that I actually want this to be assigned to. So I have selected my classes. I've given it an assignment name, in this case, template. The students up here, I would then choose all the students, which I can't show you because of the internet problem, but that would allow me to have this template assigned always to those same students. And then publish is the other thing you're going to want to worry about. Actually, I'm going to just click some categories first. I'll just make it my most common assessment. I always do points. I'm going to leave this 10 thing. Who cares? The one thing I am going to do is do the date, and I'm going to just choose the date as the last day of the quarter, just to keep it simple. I think that's the last date. Doesn't much matter. On the publish side is where you're going to have the little wonky thing that will be the only additional click you'll have to do each time. So you click students, choose whatever students you want, click publish, and here, to avoid having parents ask you a lot of questions about what's this template assignment, you can just click never. So click when you're going to publish it and make it never. And then it warns you, like, this isn't here. And then going back to the assignment. So now when I have this thing made, it's preset to be this. All right, click save and close. And then if I want to create an assignment for this honors group in my class, the way I would do that next time is click edit and then click duplicate. All right, because this duplicate button just basically makes another version of the assignment. And when I click duplicate, you can't see it over here yet because it's not there, but you can see this little -1 thing. I now have a new version of this assignment. So now I would create the actual title. So say it was like map quiz or something like that. And just like I was normally creating an assignment, I would then create whatever the parameters for the assignment are, like a normal click, and this is no more clicks than you would normally have to do, give it its actual due date and all that other stuff. The classes, however, are already pre-clicked, so that's cool. And if you had these students assigned, honors students, this particular assignment, those would already be pre-clicked. And then the only thing you really have to change is publish, which actually you don't even have to do because it's already set because it's that sort of assignment. All right, and then save and close. And now you actually have the map quiz that you just created from the template. So that way you would want to create a template first. In my case, I'm going to have one for my honors students and one for my regular students. I might have some for IEP students or a particular 504 student or any kind of thing like that. You can just make these templates, and then you just click on the edit button first, duplicate them, and that allows you to create a brand new assignment that has all the classes and students pre-clicked, and it'll save you a bunch of time and have no more clicks than creating a normal assignment. All right, so that is how you create a template for assignments and save yourself a bunch of clicking in the long run. Thank you.